What's up, YouTube? Josh coming at you with another deck profile today. This one's a deck that I've gotten I've gotten a request to do by I think is Gingerbread7 or something like that. I'm sorry if I messed your name up. It's been a while since I looked at my YouTube messages and stuff. But I remember we had a discussion on this a while ago, and I didn't think the deck was playable in the set 5 format, but today I was just like, oh, what the hell, and I made it, and I think it could be good. It could be better if I had a bigger card pool, which for this game, I'm saying that is disgusting, but I think it could be even better than what I have it at now, so what I'm going to give you guys is Mono Super after, set 5, so it's modern, you could say. Based on Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, without further ado, turn zeros, we have 3 Goku. He's a necessity for this deck. He's absolutely necessary to cheat Super Saiyan 3 Goku into play. He's just, you need to have it. 3 Yamcha. He's in here mainly because he's on color, and he's, got decent stats, so, and backup. 3 Krillin. I run Krillin in here to speed the deck up. He's on color, good support. He really speeds the deck up. He's a really good card. On the turn 1s, 2 Goten. My reasoning for Goten is the same as I ran the Trunks in the deck I just showed you guys, the Mono Alien. Goten recycles your Super Saiyan warriors for you. Obviously, in this deck, that's the key, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so Goten can recycle him for me if he's in my chi. 2 Trunks. He searches out Goten. I'm actually not too sure on this Trunks yet. I might take him out for something, but he searches out Goten, and he pumps himself up to a 5, so, he can be like a 7 with Goten, so he's pretty decent. 2 Dr. Wheelo. Personally, I hate making this choice. I got into a lot of arguments with people back when this card came out about splashing him into decks. I hated when people would just splash him into any deck saying about his effect, but excuse me, guys. I think his effect really curtails running him in this deck. I don't know if I didn't realize what his effect did or something, but he's a very good card. He really speeds a deck up, and for this deck, he creates a lot of chi generation, which obviously for this deck, and you'll see why if you don't know what Super Saiyan 3 Goku does, which is necessary for this deck, so Wheelo's good. 2 Chaozu. He needs to be in here, good support. Chaozu's a staple in any super deck, in my opinion. 2 Tien. Turn 3 Tien from Destructive Fury, set 3. He generates chi. He can bring guys that are in my discards back to chi for backup. He's a pretty good card. I was really kind of debating on running him or the one from Clash of Sagas that lets you bring a technique from your hand to from your chi to your hand. I kind of chose this one because he's straight chi generation. He makes, he gives you a +1 in the chi area, which for Super Saiyan 3 Goku is good. And I got a lot of nifty combos with him. I could play Tien, throw Goku from my discards into my chi, or actually, really, now I'm thinking of it, you can have Dr. Wheelo, you discard Goku, draw 1 to chi, you play Tien, bring Goku to chi, and you've given yourself a draw on Wheelo and 2 extra chi, and then you can, move Goten to your chi, bring Goku to your hand, and you're set. So, I think that this Tien works pretty well. Turn 4s, we have 2 Kibito Kai. I had to splash him in. I wanted a bigger support warrior. I feel Kibito Kai is a really good card, and I can't see why he's not splashable. I'm actually thinking now, instead of running Kibito Kai, I'd rather run Cooler, but he does have backup, so I don't know. I'll have to see. 2 Future Trunks Super Saiyan. This is one of my favorite cards in the game, just because I'm a complete fan of Future Trunks. But I always can never fit this card into a deck. Like, I can never manage to get him to fit, and I think he really fits well into this deck because this deck needs like a bigger kind of boss card if something goes wrong with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And Trunks gives me that option, like without running something real heavy on chi cost. He gives me that option. I'm thinking about running Super Saiyan Vegeta in his place, but I don't know. I like the Trunks how it is now. I think he's pretty good, but actually the more I think of it, I think Vegeta might be the better choice, but we'll have to see. And the Coup de Grace, Coup de Gras, whatever. Coup de Grace, that's a reference to Hercule and Budokai 3. 2 Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This card, to me, was one of my favorite cards when it came out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the card looks awesome, real shiny. This, to me, exemplifies the complete summer that the set came out, because I was totally into the card game at that time. I was going crazy, you know, tournaments every weekend. I loved playing the card game. I was just... The bad thing was I was just dropping so much cash on it. It was crazy. But, yeah, I love this Goku. One of my favorite cards. It's kind of like the Frieza that I was talking about earlier. I feel it just got phased out. I never felt it was, like, it never became a bad card. It just got phased out by Gogeta. Gogeta was way too much more consistent, way too much more cost efficient, less like touchy on chi and stuff. So he needs to be played in the right deck. This is what I was talking about with card pool earlier. If I had a third one, I'd be playing 3, but I don't. Unfortunately, I only have 2. I would definitely be playing a third one if I had 3. His effect, he can't be sent out in a team with more than 3 warriors, in a team of 3 or more warriors. That to me is not really like a side effect of him. He's big enough usually for me that I can swing with just him. He's got Thrash 1. You know, I just think he's an awesome card. I do like how they didn't give him toughness. I remember a lot of people complained about that. If you really think about it, in the show, when Goku was a Super Saiyan 3, he couldn't really last very long. Especially in his fight with Kid Buu, because it drained so much energy from him to maintain the form. So I thought that was kind of neat how they didn't... obviously, he would be a better card if he had toughness, but I thought that was kind of cool how they didn't give him toughness. But his other effect is, and this is where he's really good, is he gets plus X plus 0, where X is the number of cards in your chi area. To me, that perfectly exemplifies the show, because it goes off of exactly how he fought. You know, if he didn't have a lot of energy, he was kind of weak. Obviously, the derp. But I just think he's a good card, and in the right deck, he can be even better than Gogeta. He's just, you know, a good card. I think this game has kind of like a lot of cards that are misunderstood, in my opinion, and he's one of them. He's like a misunderstood card. If you show him, you know, it's like a misunderstood child. If you show that child like care and compassion, then, you know, maybe someone down the line will understand that child. I don't know. It's kind of like that. If you show it, you know, enough thought and initiative, and, you know, you think about it enough and work with the deck, you can really make him into a really good card. Like I said, if I had 3, I'd be playing 3, but I don't. That's it for Warriors. Actions, 3 Jankengu. It's a staple in Super, in my opinion. It's self-explanatory. 3 Kamehameha. Now, you might say something like, dude, why are you running this when it's such a cost-heavy card in this deck? First of all, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's cost turns 7, so he kills anyone with 7 or less, which in this game can be game, especially with Goku. So, you know, let's say I have 4 chi, I play Kamehameha, I get rid of 3, then I'm down to 2 chi. He's still a 9, and I just killed your turn 7, so it's like, you know, it's kind of necessary in my opinion. 3 Energy Shield. I was a big fan of this card when it came out, but after testing it, I took it out. I just didn't like the style. In this deck, though, I think 3 is a necessity. You have to have 3 because you have to be able to protect Goku. He's your big guy. He is the theme of the deck. He is the man of the deck, and this lets you completely protect him. I feel you need to play 3 of it. 2, Awakened by the Angers. This card is like the whole shebang of the deck. This is what makes the deck magical. This is why I said this Goku, the turn 0/1 is necessary, absolutely necessary in this deck. This card lets you, for a cost of 2 actually, my bad. It lets you switch a Goku with a turn cost of 4 or less with 1 in your hand in any position during the action phase. It lets you get Super Saiyan 3 Goku out a turn earlier, knocks 1 chi off his cost, and you do it during the action phase. So, like, you have an injured Goku here, your opponent swings, Awakened by the Anger, right away they're like, oh shit, I'm fucked. Boom. You drop him right out of your hand, you pay the cost to the action, right in the middle of the phase like that. It's such a good card. If I had 3, I'd be playing 3. Unfortunately, I don't have 3, so I'm sticking at 2. I played this deck. I think I built the deck. I didn't play it. I built it around the time that I switched to Alien Unique, and I just never went back because I like that so much. But I think it's a very good card. It's a very good strategy. It makes the deck a lot of fun. It makes it a lot more easier to play. So yeah, that is a really good card. And this card, believe me, gives all the edge in the world to the deck. And you guys, I can't see that foil on it. Looks really nice, really good artwork. Such an epic moment in DBZ. Yeah, it's what really gives the deck that extra boost where, you have an incentive to play it. It gets him out a turn earlier, and it's during the action phase. It's just a really good card. It makes the deck freaking awesome. On to events now. 3 Antagonism. This card's pretty good. It speeds it up, in my opinion. You play this, goes away, you draw a card at the end of the turn. It lets you generate some chi, lets you draw a card. It's just an all-around good card. One of the few draw engines for Super. I would be playing Z Warriors Gather in this deck, but unfortunately I never got any. So, 1 for the final card, 1 Ascending to a New Level. I don't really like this card in here. I feel it's kind of stupid to play it, but I had 1 more slot open, and I didn't know of anything else I wanted to put in, so I'm just like, oh, what the hell. Just for the prospect of hitting this card with Goku can be devastating, especially since it's during the action and the strategy phase. So, you can reveal Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let me see if I'm reading this right. Yeah. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, move warrior control with the same name to your chi area. In that case, put the revealed warrior in the same team with the growth coin. It's amazing. You hit that, boom. Let's say it's whatever, turn 7, which is kind of stupid at that point. I feel if you haven't hit Goku by then, you've lost. You move, boom, drop Super Saiyan 3 Goku, put a growth coin on it. It can just be a really good card. So, all right, that's it for that deck. I got 1 more deck profile coming at you guys today, and it's not really a profile. It's kind of like an idea. So, all right, YouTube. Peace.